Hey, Rain here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's Hydroid Prime. Today I'm going to show you my Hydroid build, so let us immediately start. And here it is. This is the caster build. Let's start with the mods. So we're going to use Brief Respite for shield sustain, shield gating, with Argon Reach giving us a lot more shield sustain, and you're also going to need this for range. The other mods, we're going to use Power Drift, Blind Rage, and Transient Fortitude for ability strength. Prime Continuity for ability duration, you do need a little bit of duration. Overextended, Argon Reach, and Stretch for ability range. We do need range for bigger AoE, better clear, and overall better damage. 2 augments, Tidal Impurity, this is an augment for your second ability. It will reduce the amount of energy it costs to 15, which is quite good. And it also gives us and our entire team status immunity. It's quite good. The second augment is Viral Tempest. What this augment does is it's going to give our first ability not only corrosion, it's also going to give it viral. So we're easily going to cap viral and corrosion stacks with our first ability, which helps us out a lot when it comes to damage. And that's it. These are the mods: Arcanes, Arcanes, another layers of ability, and Arcane Sculpture is going to give us 175% ability efficiency, but you need to create an object. The way I fix this problem is by removing the fourth ability. It's the weakest ability, it doesn't really do much for Bright Bonnet. Bright Bonnet is an object, so with this we're going to easily cap our ability efficiency, and Bright Bonnet is also going to restore energy for us, for our entire team, and it gives us more ability strength, which is quite good. And that's it. These are the abilities, stats, mods, arcanes, and now for the second build. The second build is the farmer build. This build has been already done before by me, by other creators, by a lot of people, right? Nothing has changed. So this is the version I use. These are the mods, arcanes. The most important mod here is this augment. This is an augment for your fourth ability. So when you have fourth ability, the tentacles grab an enemy. So when you kill them, they have a chance to drop more loot. That's it. The abilities, stats, mods, arcanes. And now it's time for me to show you the shards. For the shards are highly command for you to use. We're going to go for 2 yellow for cast speed. He's a massive spammer. You're going to always spam abilities, recast abilities, so you're going to need this. And triple emeralds for plus 50% ability damage on enemies afflicted by corrosion status effect. This is a massive damage increase. Your first ability procs corrosion, and it's our main damage ability, so you're going to need this. But if you don't have the emeralds, you're going to use the crimsons for plus 50% ability strength. These guys are much weaker, but for now you're going to use this until you get this. And that's it. And now it's time for me to show you the builds against the units. Alright, let's start. This is the caster build. I'm going to spawn level 210 Steel Path or Cumulative Dudes. So the way this caster build works, you're going to start the mission by pressing your fourth ability, Bright Bonnet. Bright Bonnet is going to restore energy, it's going to give us ability strength, more damage, and it's also going to proc Arcane Sculpture, which is going to cap ability efficiency. So every 10 seconds, you're going to recast Bright Bonnet, and this way, you don't need to use Equilibrium, you don't need to use Prime Flow, or any specific companions, you just have to recast Bright Bonnet, and your energy economy is completely fixed for any content. After that, you're going to press your third ability, group up enemies with your second ability, it also gives us stats immunity, and spam your first ability. And this is going to clear enemies really well. When it comes to clearing, you're going to fully armor strip armored enemies, and you're going to easily cap 10 stacks of viral. As you can see, it just completely removes these guys. Let me show you again. So every mission is going to be like this. You're just going to see a lot of numbers. A lot. Always like this. That's the first build. Now for the second one, like I said, everybody has done this build, farmer build. You're going to find a comfy place in a survival mission. press the fourth ability, it's going to crowd control enemies, the tentacles are going to grab enemies. After that, you're going to kill enemies with your weapon abilities, and they have a chance to drop loot. And that's it. Those are 2 builds. Now it's time for me to show you the caster build against the Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we're in. I'm up against the Corrupted Enemies Mod Survival Steel Path. Going to show you this build, the caster build. We're going to spam abilities a lot. Like I said, you're going to need those 2 Ember Shards for cast speed. Like your first ability is going to be a mega spammer. Let me go over here. I need Bright Bonnet. There we go. 2 of them. Recast all of my abilities. Remember, always recast your third ability that gives you massive damage for your first ability. You can also recast your second ability and cancel it when you press space. So when you press your second ability and then you press the jump button, you can cancel the tide. So you can prolong your status immunity. Also remember, the status immunity does apply on allies. So if you were to like slightly dash near allies with your second ability, you give your ally status immunity as well. It's an interesting caster build. It's not like the greatest when it comes to clearing and damage, but it works, especially against armored enemies. There we go. Some of these enemies are right up here. Recast Bright Bonnet. Spam the hell out of this ability. Down here as well, we have 546 kills. Not the greatest map for this Warframe and this build, but it works. Acolyte is here. Awesome. Let's see if you can see me. There's so much rain here. There he is. Slowly but surely he will die. And there's the Acolyte. Recast my abilities. There we go. Bright Bonnet. Spam. And that's it. That's the build. I believe you guys seen enough. I explained everything. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. Bright Bonnet with Arcane Sculpture on Hydroid feels great. Energy economy fixed, massive AoE, massive damage, infinite survivability thanks to shield gating, status immunity. He has everything. And there you go. That's the Warframe and the build. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Leave a like and sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.